Hey everyone, we are Bean and Bagel. We are a married couple from the Midwest in the US. I'm from Michigan, she's from Minnesota. Together we normally talk about food on our channel. We upload videos 1 to 2 times a week if you're interested in following the channel. We're glad to have you. Today we're talking about Swedish fish, and the first one is tails. So it's basically 2 fruits in one, and the flavors are blue raspberry strawberry, watermelon pineapple, and raspberry mango. The second one that we'll talk about is blue raspberry lemonade. Both of these we've never tried before nor heard of, so we thought that we would share our reaction with you and let you know our thoughts as well. So I'm gonna get started eating the tails one, and we'll go from there.
So Swedish fish are definitely one of my favorite, like, chewy candies. I still, have sour gummy worms as my ultimate fave, but I do really like Swedish fish, and I feel like I really started enjoying Swedish fish a lot in college. I don't know what it was about college with me, like, getting into all these sugary things, but I don't know, it must have been like the late night studying or something, but yeah, that's kind of when I started to really get into the Swedish fish, so I really like them.
If you're unfamiliar with Swedish fish as far as some of the history, they do originate from Canada. No, not Canada, but they're made in Canada. They originate from Sweden, obviously. And it was made or created from the Malaco Corporation, or Malaco Confections, and I don't know if it's Malaco or Malaco, so forgive me if I butcher the name, but Mondelez, which is another company that creates Oreo and Sour Patch Kids, they bought out the Malaco Confections. And us in the US, we don't get the ones that are actually made in Sweden. Apparently we get the ones that are from Canada. So deal with it, I guess. But one question I had for Hope that she doesn't know, I'm gonna ask, is how did Swedish fish get its name?
Well, they're Swedish, so that part is easy. But the fish, I'm gonna say they picked fish because they're just cute, like little fishies swimming around, and it makes you want to eat them because they're just cute little thing to put in your mouth.
No, false. Fish are not that cute because I've seen their heads on plates at restaurants, and that's disgusting. And they stink. And
True.
I don't know, they swim in poop, so who likes that? But to answer your question, they do come from Sweden, as I said before, but Malaco created them in the 1950s, or at least they started coming to the US in the 50s. And the Swedes are traditionally known for the fishing industry. And so they thought, hey, let's create a candy and we'll make it Swedish, obviously, because we're Swedish. And then we'll make it a fish shape because of the fishing industry. And in Sweden, actually, if you look closely on a Swedish fish candy, I ate, I don't know, whatever. If you look closely, they say Swedish on them, but in Sweden, they actually put Malaco, or Malaco, whatever you want to say, on their fish. One other thing is, I'm jealous of you Swedes with your Swedish fish, because apparently they have a black licorice version over there that they're not sharing with us over here. And I like black licorice, and I wish you'd ship it our way, or at least ship it to Canada, and then Canada can ship it to us, or however the heck you guys do it. I'd appreciate that. One other thing that I wanted to do was predict, one thing that Hope likes about these and one thing that she dislikes about these. just for some fun. So, as far as the tails go, the Swedish fish tails, I'm gonna predict that you like the fact that they look like fishies and you dislike the texture.
It is both true and false. The first part is true. I do like that they look like little fishies because I think they're very cute. But I do like the texture. So, wrong on that account, Georgie. I do like the texture of them. I think that's one of the things that I like about Swedish fish the most, is that they have that soft chewiness to them. But on the mango one, the one that has mango, I think it's raspberry and mango, I wasn't really a fan of the mango flavor. So the other ones aren't bad though. So I'm kind of on the fence. Like on our channel, we have a review system called Try It or Walk By It. I think overall it's a try it. I'm just not big on the mango one. So that's my review. But the other ones are pretty good. So I like the flavors. My prediction of something Greg's gonna like and something he's gonna dislike. I'm gonna say that he's gonna like that they remind him of being a kid, but he's gonna dislike that they're really sweet.
False and false. They don't remind me of my childhood because I didn't have Swedish fish until I was like young adult. And what was the other one?
That they're too sweet.
I like sweet things. That's why I married her. So they're both false. As far as my review of these tails, I like them all the way across the board. I don't have any complaints. There is a little texture like issue that I do have in a sense with Swedish fish. They kind of come across almost like chalky to me sometimes. I don't know if that's the right comparison, but there's just a weird taste sometimes.
Like waxy, maybe?
Sure. And but I don't know, it just kind of throws me off a little bit. But I like Swedish fish overall, and I eat them by the bag when I have them. So it's just like a little kind of picky thing, I guess, that I would say. As far as these, I would say try them because of what I said. And the next one we're gonna do, like I said, is the blue raspberry lemonade. And we're both going to try those, and we'll be right back.
Okay, so for these blue raspberry lemonade ones, I do really like the flavor actually. I think it's pretty accurate. Get blue raspberry, get lemonade. We can maybe make it like a tiny bit more sour just to like represent the lemonade a little bit more. But overall, I think they're really good. I do like the flavor, so I would say try it.
I agree. I would say try it. I definitely get the blue raspberry, and I definitely get a lemonade vibe. So I would say try it. But that's our video for today. We're glad that you tuned in, and we hope to see you in the future. Have a good one.